next week.
Point.
So, and we're just hoping for some good weather for that.
9 days and counting?
9 days.
9 days. Halloween, trick-or-treating. Yeah, it's going to be nice for this. And maybe a little bit cooler next week than what we're having this week.
Okay.
But it's just crazy to think that we're just 9 days away from the big holiday. Let's get a look here at the next week or so, and you'll see that, well, things, of course, will be trending a little bit cooler and a little bit more active as we get into next week, just in terms of temperature fluctuations. But let's just talk specifically about Halloween, the holiday itself. If we go way back in time, looking specifically at the city of Columbus, let's talk about some of those Halloween extremes, because it's been cold, it's been hot, we've even had some snow. Back in 1950, we had a temperature of 83. So if you think our 78 degrees today is hot, well, it's been even hotter on Halloween. 38 was the record coldest Halloween. That was set back in 1906. We had an inch and a half of rain back in 2019. That was only 5 years ago. And then back in 1993, 30 years ago, we had an inch of snowfall here on Halloween itself. So that was actually 31 years ago. Just kind of crazy, the kind of different climate extremes that we've had on that holiday. As we look outside right now, it is a beautiful start to the day. Not a whole lot going on. Here's a look at your forecasted highs out there today. Look at that, 79 downtown Columbus, maybe a little bit cooler as you head off down to the south, but I see a lot of 77s showing up here on the map, such as Delaware, Kenton, places like that. Now, if you think that this is warm, take a look here at the southwestern tier of the country. If we go back over the last 50 years, look at how mild Colorado, New Mexico, Arizona have been. There have been some climate changes here across parts of the Buckeye state going back over the last 50 years. If we look specifically at September, October, and November, here at the airport in Columbus, the average temperature has increased about 3 degrees. And it's not exactly linear because you go up, you go down, but the overall consensus is that the average is warmer. And this trend continues. The next 6 to 10 days, this will take us into November, and we remain warm and we remain dry. So that's not changing anytime soon. Out there today, though, we've got your sunshine. Really nothing is showing up here on the map. Heading through today and even heading into tomorrow, maybe a few more clouds moving in, but that's pretty much it. I think that the real activity actually moves in on Thursday night or heading into Friday morning. Here's that cold front moving in from Minnesota. We have that warm front attached to it as well. On the backside of that cold front, it gets much cooler out here. Here's Friday. You can see that that front rotates across the region, but there wasn't a whole lot of green along that frontal boundary, so not a whole lot of showery activity. And it dries up by the Buckeye game here, kickoff here Saturday. Look at that, temperatures will be warming up. Tailgating in the 40s, low 60s by the afternoon, so not too bad for that. It stays chilly on Sunday, high only 61. A little bit of temperature whiplash compared to what we felt in days past. Warming up, though, to 68 by Monday of next week.